Okay, for the following, we are going to write the expressions in the form of k times x to the p's power. So you see all this right here, they are in the radical forms. So let me remind you guys right here on the side, whenever we have the nth root, so be really careful with the index. So this is what I mean by the nth root, and suppose the inside is some x to the m's power. Well, we can change this into the power form. We have x raised to the m, and then the index is going to be the denominator right here. So x to the m over n. Well, if you look at A, this right here is just straightforward because the index here is 5 and here we have x plus third power inside. In other words, this is just x. Let's put down the 3 first and then divided by the index, which is 5. And then we are done. Just like this. Right? Okay, for the second question, this radical is in the denominator. Well, let's write this in the power form first. So we still have the 1 and then over x, right? And notice that we have the 2 here. So I'll put down the detail 2. And then the index here is 3. So we have this to the 2/3 power like this. Well, this is not the form that we want because we want the x to the power p. So I will have to write this up. In another word, this is going to be x. And I'll write down the power, which is 2/3. However, I am just going to make the power negative. So I will just have to negate this because I brought this from the bottom to the top. And then this is it. So the answer for this is x to the negative 2/3 power for this one. Now for this, well, we have the square root of x, so maybe we'll fix that first. So here we see this is 4x squared times 5, and the square root of x is the same as x to the 1/2 power, so I'll just write that down. Well, then we can just continue with our usual business. 4 times 5, we get 20 for that. That's great. And then x to the second power times x to the 1/2 power, we will have to just have x, and then we have to combine the powers. Well, here, 2, we have to add the power 1/2, right? When we multiply, we add the powers. So 2 plus 1/2, and right here, let's just go ahead and get our little common denominator, which is 2. So I need to multiply this by 2 and this by 2. And then you will see this is just 4/2 plus 1/2, and we get 5/2. And that's the new power right here. I'll just put down 5/2. And that's it. So let me just put that down right here for you guys. 20x to the 5/2 power. That's it. Now for this one, last one. First, square root of 81 is just 9. Great. Then this is x inside of the square root. So I'll write it as x to the 1/2 power, just like what we did right here. And then we still have to divide it by x squared, right? Lastly, we are just going to subtract the power, this minus that, because we're dividing, right? So see, 1/2 minus 2. Well, here I still have to get a common denominator. So I will just go ahead and put on this one, and I need to multiply by 2 here, multiply by 2 here. And we will see this is 1/2 minus 4/2. This time, 1 minus 4 is negative, and then we have 3, and then the bottom stays the same. In another word, negative 3/2. Finally, this right here will be 9, and then this and that, again, is x with a new power here, which is negative 3/2. So let me just put that down right here for you guys. And then I will just box this for the answer, and that's it.